Hello, I'm Richard Sani and this is another Yin Yoga posture. Tonight we'll be doing the double V pose, or what's sometimes called straight jacket posture. It's a great opener for the upper outer shoulders, can feel really good for some in the neck. Some say that it's good to give some stimulation to the lymph nodes. So just a nice posture to continue to open up that neck and shoulder region. Alrighty? Usually with this posture, sometimes I like to have at least one block handy if you've got it. If you don't have a block, you can have a rolled up towel or a blanket. So we'll start by positioning ourselves on our bellies. One way I like to get there is starting from tabletop posture, bring my forearms down to the mat, stretch my legs back, and slowly lower into my hips. So we're eventually in our, what I call Sphinx pose, okay? From here, have a block just a little bit in front of you. I'll keep it off to the side so you can still see what I'm doing. And we'll start by bringing one arm in front of you. So your right elbow is right in front of your chest. You'll take your left arm and bring that in front of you, so your left elbow is in front of your chest. You can see my feet are about hips width apart. Relaxed through the feet, relaxed through the legs, relaxed through the buttocks, the whole back body relaxed. And I might snug my elbows in a little bit so they're roughly in line with the area of the low throat or collarbones. And when I feel ready, I can start to wiggle those fingers apart, away from one another, as far as I comfortably can. And this is where you really start to feel that pull through the upper and outer shoulders, upper and outer back, okay? When you get to the full extension of the posture for you, just as far as you can comfortably go, you can keep the palms up or palms face down. And maybe allow your chin to just roughly drape over the front bicep. If your forehead allows, or if you can snuggle your elbows in a little bit more, you might grab that block and bring it in, and that could be a great place to rest your forehead. Typically, a posture like this, where we're stimulating our shoulder joint, which is a sensitive joint, we'll only want to maybe do for anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes at a time. If it's your first time doing the posture, you may only want to be here for a minute or two tops, or 10 to 20 breaths. See how the posture affects your body before committing to a long hold. And when you're in this posture, when you're breathing in this posture, what you want to do is you'll want to focus your breath on different areas of the body. That's just one option you have available to you. So maybe sensing the feeling of your belly breathing in towards the earth, or your belly expanding into the mat with each inhalation. Or feeling the sensation of your shoulder blades lift and spread on the back body as you relax into the posture. When you're ready to move to the next slide, you'll slowly lift your neck. Very slowly start to draw your left hand in towards the center. Ease your right hand in towards the center. Nice and slowly in increments, just starting to draw the hands across the mat and slowly bring alongside the ribs. And we'll just take a moment to roll those shoulders out. Just bring a little fluidity into that area of stimulation. Roll them forward a few times, roll them back a few times, just kind of get some movement there. You can even sway your hips from side to side just to make sure that there's no tension in the lower body. And when you're ready to switch to the next side, that left arm will come across. Elbow in front of the chest, right arm comes across, elbow in front of the chest. Now keeping in mind that if you have extra flesh on the front part of your body, that you might not be able to get your elbows in super close, and that's okay. Just start to snug them in as much as you can. But what you don't want to do is you don't want to bring them in too far so you feel like your chest is surging over your arms. That's one thing I see sometimes in some students. And so we want to try to keep it right around that neck space so we're keeping the elbows roughly in line with the shoulders as best we can. And when you're ready on your second side, starting to crawl those fingers apart, get to that maximum distance. Chin can drape over the shoulders, palms up or down, and allow yourself to relax into the posture as you soak up some good stress, some good opening of that upper back body. Making sure to spend an equal amount of time on each side. When you're ready, lifting your gaze. Drawing that right hand in, drawing the left hand in. Hands once again alongside the shoulders. And make sure you take a little counter pose, not rushing out of any yin yoga posture. So something I want to show you quick is if it's a little intense to do both sides at once, you can certainly do just one arm at a time. And I'll show you what it looks like. I'll demonstrate just on the right side. So from the Sphinx posture, I'm going to take my left arm and bring it back by my hips. Palm can be face up. I'm going to take my right arm and bring it in front of the body. And same idea here. Let the chin drape over that front arm. As a variation, you might take your left hand and bring it on your back, maybe your mid-back. And this right here is once again your double V posture, but you could say just single V here, modified. Allowing yourself to bring some openness to that upper right side of your body. Same idea, when you're ready to come out of the posture, lifting your gaze, maybe working that left arm off the back, or maybe it just relaxed here by the side of your hip. Bringing that right arm slowly back across, making sure to do your little counter posture here, little shoulder rolls. When you're done doing this posture, I like to reach my arms forward, press my fingertips into the floor. I call these my little finger spiders. Press those into the earth to feel your wrists lift as you press down through the fingertips. And that helps to feel a little activation, a little energy in your upper outer shoulders. Can feel really nice after a long hold in this posture. When you're ready, bring those arms in, press back up through tabletop, bring your hips back to your heels like you're going to do child's pose. Take a few breaths there, and then gradually navigate yourself back to a comfortable seated posture. So this has been the double V posture or straight jacket pose. Hopefully you can use that to add to your yin yoga practice for good health and well-being. Thank you very much, and we'll see you on the next pose.